Alright, so I want to take a minute to just highlight something. Alright, so before we get into this video, so one of the main reasons why I created this channel here was to just touch more on details and stuff that the teacher would go through in class. So we understand that at times teachers may just show us some slides and stuff like that, but they not really go in depth with the coding, so persons may lose understanding. So the channel was more of some example based on stuff that are being taught in class. But I realized that I've been doing more teaching than examples, and I think there are so many YouTube channels out there already that are specifically for that, and I don't want to be going over stuff like that over again. So I'm just gonna see if I can get back to the main focus of why I created this account and look at more practical examples of how to implement the code that we learn. Alright, so that's pretty much it. But for this video, what I'm going to look at, I'm just gonna highlight this project here. So this right here is a CRUD MVC application that I created a day ago or so. I committed this 3 days ago. So this right here, basically what it does, let's look at the readme.md. What it says is that the application create, read, update, and delete CRUD cases, and the application uses object-oriented programming and PHP data objects for its processes with a model view controller structure. And the project is made with PHP, MySql, ECMA-Script, and which is JavaScript, and the UIkit Framework. So you can see all the files here. I left them all up here just in case. And this is a simple object-oriented CRUD process with PDO in it. So let's go ahead and just look at some simple stuff. So we have classes here, we have the database connection and routing. Components only has the header and the footer, and the controller would be what I use to manipulate the views and to help with the model, which the model only connects to the database. All I have it do is connect to the database, get the necessary information, and I just use most of these functions are private. Just use another public function to gain access to it from the controller, so I can use it to update the view here. Because that's pretty much the only thing that the view does is just display whatever is needed to be displayed. I don't use it to because you know how the model view structure is. So that's one of the reasons why I did it like that. The next page only auto loads stuff. That's pretty much all it does, and it also invoke some of the methods. So some of the objects are implemented there, and the readme, as you can see, the routes is just where we have some static routes, static function that implement these routes here, and that's pretty much it. We have a controller with the classes and the methods and the properties here. Basically, so I think I want to run through a practical example of how this thing is used. So let's go ahead and grab one of those, and you can find this at localhost slash what? Nope, it's wrong. COVID-19. Alright, so that's COVID-19. Yep, it should be it. Alright, there we go. So here we can see UIkit Framework working here. So these are all UIkit here. And first of all, we can see that we're reading already. So let's go ahead and create. So we can add the cases from here. And this does not work, at least not yet. So probably in the next version I'll decide whether or not I want to fix this right here, because I have other projects working on currently. So let's go ahead and do our create. So here we can add the victims, well, the case title. So let's say this is the say what, first case. I don't remember like first case. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add first only. So when we come back to update, we can just add case to it. And the victim name is John Doe. Age is 90. Address is Doe Lane. And here we have some JavaScript here, and we can use this little calendar thing here. So let's go to 2017, 28. That's when this case took place. I know that's not realistic, but yeah. So this case is the first case, and yeah, first case would be far back, I guess. And this was posted by, let's say, Jane Doe. Let's say he's the wife of John Doe, so she's the one who posting this. And of course, we have to agree to their terms, because we don't want let's say we can just sue you just in case you give us any false or write up persons who are false. But this is just a precaution. It's not really implemented that much. Let's go ahead and submit and let's see what happens. So as you can see here, or first, this is what we just created a minute ago, or a second ago, let's say. So now that was the create. Now we can look at a read fully. So now we can go ahead and read them individually. And as you can see here, we have the first, the case title here, the victim's name, the age, address, the infected date, and the case description. This was also created on this date by this person. And this back function here, this back button, is just a JavaScript that brings us back to the wherever we were before. And if we should go to edit, let's go ahead edit. We also have it here. Just give it a different name. Never mind. I think I like the never mind thing. That's why I put it there. So let's go ahead and edit this thing here. So this will be our update. So we can just add the case that will do the updates. And let's say they had put a wrong date. Let's say it wasn't the 23rd, it was the 17th actually. Well, of not this month, not this year, I should say. The 17th of the 17th. And the case is correct. The author is still correct. I don't know why this thing looks like this. Should not look like this. It's weird. So let's just agree to it. I'm gonna fix this. An update. And what this will do is that it will update. So now you can see that we have first case instead of just case, we have first case, and we didn't update anything. Oh, yeah, the 17. You see it from here. That was updated as well. And let's go to the home. Well, that only brings us back. Never mind. And let's go to view cases. And as you can see here, first case, and you can see that it's updated. Let's go ahead and now do our final delete. So to delete, all we have to do is just click on the delete button here, and this will not give you us a notification. I probably should implement that, but this does not give you a notification. All it does is just go straight into delete. And I guess I wish that this was how we could just delete this coronavirus as well. Just click on this, and as you can see here, it has been deleted. Alright, so I just want to say thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. I really appreciate it. You can leave a comment if you have any questions. You can also subscribe to the channel if you found this useful. Leave a like as well, and share with a friend, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a post.